Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa, I'm 27 years old, and I've always hated my crooked teeth. When you look at me straight on, you might not notice my crooked teeth, but it's a lot more apparent when you look at me from the side. So this is what it looks like when I smile. And if you look to the side, you can see where my teeth are crooked. As I was growing up, I really wanted braces, but my family couldn't afford it. Last year I went to see an orthodontist to see what kind of treatment I would need and how much it would cost. They quoted me somewhere between $7,000 and $8,000. So I still continued to keep it in the back of my mind that maybe someday I would be able to afford it. Recently in my neighborhood I've been seeing advertisements for a company called Ortho Direct, which offers clear aligners with prices starting from $14.95. Every time I drive by and I see one of their signs, I think, okay, someday I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna write down that number, I'm gonna give them a call, and I'm gonna go get a consultation. But I've been so busy with school, and I always have an excuse for, why not today? But I finally hit a breaking point. As a student filmmaker, I am always behind the camera. I don't like to be in front of the camera and be the subject, but I am now starting a documentary where I am the subject. And after filming a couple scenes, I realized I was finally fed up with the way that my teeth looked, and I didn't want to wait any longer. Although I've already started to film for my documentary, a majority of it will be filmed this summer in June or July. I know that there's no quick fix for straightening your teeth, but I hoped that maybe if I started now that they would look a lot better by that time. As I was driving home from my last final of the fall semester on December 12th, I saw the sign again, and I decided, I've got to do this now. I'm going to memorize this number, I'm going to pull over my car and give them a call. So I did. They offered me an appointment right there on the spot, and I just happened to be in the parking lot of the office, so I went right in. When I went in for my consultation, they took down my personal and health information, they took pictures of my teeth, and then they did a 3D scan. From there, they sent my scans over to a lab in Texas for an orthodontist to look it over and decide what kind of treatment plan I needed. 18 days later, on December 12th, they had me come in to look at my treatment plan. It was really cool because they showed me basically a 3D animation of what my teeth look like now and how they'll change over time. You can even look at the different weeks and what your teeth will look like at a certain point. So in my case, I thought it was interesting to look at June or July when I'm doing my filming to see what my teeth will look like, and it looks a lot better than they do now. Maybe I'll share what that looks like in a later video, but it's super cool. My treatment will be 11 months long, and every 2 weeks I will change my aligners. I'm going to have 7 attachments put on my teeth, and attachments are these little tooth-colored things that they put on your teeth that help the aligner move. I think they might be for particularly crooked teeth, because that's where they've placed mine on my plan. I'll also have IPR. I'm not sure what the acronym means, but basically they will kind of shave down teeth that might not fit perfectly into place while your teeth are shifting. My first appointment for IPR and for the attachments to be put on will be on the 29th, which is about 3 weeks from now. Since I ordered my aligners right before Christmas, it took about 3 weeks to arrive, and the package has finally come today, and I want to open it with you and show you what's inside. So when I open the box, there's another box inside. It says ClearCorrect, it has my name on it. And let's open it up. There's a letter in here, and it explains how to take care of your aligners. It says you must wear your aligners all day, all night, every day, only removing them to eat, drink, or brush your teeth. When you're not wearing the aligners, place them in the case provided. It says to change your aligners every 2 weeks, like I already explained, and it just has a lot of other general instructions. If you want to know the details, I could share that in another video, but there's quite a lot here. So I'm just going to go into looking at the aligners themselves. Since my treatment is 11 months, there will be 23 different trays. I expected to open this and find all 23, but there's only 12, so I'm guessing that maybe at the halfway point they're sending the rest. So this is what each bag looks like. It's got my name on it and it says which set it is. This is set number 1. This whole box is filled with them. And on certain bags, they have a reminder about when I need to get my IPR or my attachments put on or off. They've also provided a case with some things inside. This is where I will store my retainers when I'm not using them. There is a reminder in here that you're supposed to wear your aligners 22 hours a day, 7 days a week. So this will only be used probably a few times a day. It includes a little tool to help take out the aligners if they get stuck. There's also an antibacterial wash for the aligners. Doesn't look like that's going to last me for very long, so I'll have to figure out some other methods for that. It also comes with some chewies, which are used for chewing after you have your set in to kind of help them mold to your teeth, and so they have a better fit. So I'll be trying that out. And there's a bag in here. Maybe that's just to keep your, well, maybe it's for all of the aligners to go in if you don't want to keep them in the box, or you could put the case in there. I'm not sure. But anyway, now it is time for me to try on my first set. I've already brushed and flossed my teeth for the second time today, and so we're all ready. I have been warned by other YouTubers that sometimes the edges can be a little bit rough when they hit your gums, and so I have prepared a nail file just in case I need to kind of smooth them out. The orthodontist I'm working with also said that I could come into the office if it was a problem, but I'm hoping I can just take care of it myself. So now it's time to put in the aligners for the first time. I'm gonna start with the top first. Wow. Oh, it snaps in pretty well. Okay. I'm gonna wash that and hopefully that can be reused. They don't hurt yet. That could change in a couple hours, but for right now they're just kind of annoying, uncomfortable. Like I can feel my tongue kind of hitting the insides of the plastic, and obviously I have a lisp, and I hope that that'll eventually go away as I get used to wearing them. I'm gonna have to take these out every time I eat, and after I'm done I need to brush my teeth and then put these back on. I have made sure that I'm prepared and have no excuse not to do that. So I have obviously my toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss at home, and I also use a water pick, and I also have a travel toothbrush and toothpaste to take with me, and I have a backup of a travel toothbrush and toothpaste to put in my car, and the other one will go into my purse or backpack. So there's really no excuse for me not to be on top of this. I want to get this done as fast as possible, so I am going to follow the rules as closely as I can so that this is done in 11 months. I'm planning to upload a video every 2 weeks because that's how often I will change my aligners. So I'll give you an update about how things are going and how I'm feeling, and if I've been able to keep up with my routine. If I think of any tips or tricks to share with you, then I will do that as well. So if you'd like to follow my journey to straight teeth, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.